Looks like we're live over there. Sending data. Live on Twitch. Live. Still waiting on YouTube. Live on YouTube. Let's just check the streams. Double check them. Make sure, you know, that one's good. This is a picture of spider wasps from last night. What's not? That is not what we're worried about today. Ooh, coffee in the morning. Good. Good. Content. Live. And we have the YouTube up. Cool. Ooh. Bit of a burpee today. A little gassy. I just like slam breakfast, so. That coffee is really hot. So we're gonna be on the Mage today. That's the plan. Getting everything set up. Make sure it all looks good. Oh, I didn't update the game. That I should do. We are playing World of Warcraft. Update all. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple of plans. Kind of put together what I want to do. We are going to be focusing on some lower level stuff today, which sounds counterintuitive, but what I really need is a whole bunch of bolts of linen. What did I... Okay. I need to do all of my my enchanting stuff to get a wand. So what I want to do, we're not going to focus on these down here. We are going to head over to Durotar. And what I want to do is these down here. I mainly want to get Zalazane, Report to Organelle, Machina Skull, and then Solvent Spirit. That'll give us the glue, the skull, thing for Fizz, and then Zalazane just because we're going to be in the area. Well, I also want to do the quest for the hold, the keep over here. And that's supposed to be one of the best farming spots for early linen. So that's the plan. Spend most of the day doing that. We're gonna stream 2-3 hours maybe. Then I'm gonna go for a walk and get some fresh air. Do some photography. And tonight we'll be streaming 2 characters. We're gonna split stream again. We're gonna do a bit of the Druid start. That's gonna be Stranglethorn Vale. Mainly, maybe some Badlands. And then we're doing, I believe we're going to be doing the part 2 halves of Holy Idiot today. We haven't done it in like 2 weeks, so plenty to talk about. Plus we got Christmas stuff we can talk about in the lake. We will have a Christmas Eve stream this week. We will have a Christmas Day stream this week. Or Christmas night, one of the two. I'll be streaming on Christmas. At time, I do not know yet. That's the plan. Plan for the next few days. This is going to be a 2 coffee day, definitely. So we are gonna focus on doing Frost for now. My understanding, Frost is the best for leveling. Arcane is supposed to be interesting. Mainly, I'm just in that, watching that one guy do the, whoever it was that did the Arcane run, Arcane only run. Just made me think about it. About doing some more, or doing an Arcane leveling, but I don't know mages that well, so we're going to focus on what we can do. Did I train? I don't even know if I trained. No, yeah, I did, okay. Oh, let's, while we're waiting. Conjure some water, conjure some food. I have conjure too. I don't know why I have that up. Those can actually go away. Anything else I need to change out? I think that's 2, yes. Okay, I have Frost Nova up. I have Frost Armor 2. Should you put that up? Not on there. And then Arcane Intellect is what I have there. Polymorph. Fireball 2. There, and then 1. Fire Blast. Rank 1. Okay, cool. We're set. It's nice to be 6 minutes in and be like, okay, I know what we're doing. I know the plan. There's a whole set of ideas. As opposed to most of the time where I sign in and I'm like, I don't know. Let's figure this out as we go. Just get a full stack of water. I still haven't set my Hearthstone. It's interesting how much less how much I got distracted by that druid. How much less the orange affects the screen. Well, I guess now it does. The camera. Okay, as I said, I'm gonna head down to Razor Hill. Get prepped for all the like 10 to 12 level stuff. Really what the day is about is prepping for Fizzle, prepping for getting up the Barrens. Even though part of me is like, let's go do Tearsfall. Or not Tearsfall, Silver Pine. See, I made a comment the other day about how... so I'm back to using my phone. Camera's back here as my webcam. And I made a comment how that camera is very, like, washed out. It's very... The image is flat. And I couldn't figure out why. And now I'm looking at, like, it's the color of the screens. Like, my main monitor is very saturated. My iPad is not. There's a very different orange going on the iPad than there is on the screen. I wonder if I messed with the setting. Nope. Alright, we are here to pick up 3 quests. We want encroachment and vanquish the the betrayers. Oh, I did the stuck thing. There we go.
When we arrived, the Razormane Quillbars possessed much of the land and proved a thorn in our sides. Through our efforts, we have driven out the largest part of their numbers, but still they remain well fortified in some areas. It has gone on long enough, however. For our own protection, we cannot allow the Razormane any hold in our lands. Their camps can be found to the west of here. Look for the brambles, and you will find them. Today we drive them from Durotar, tomorrow, perhaps from all of Kalimdor. Led by Admiral Proudmoore, the humans of Kultiras encroached on Durotar, violating the War Chief's pact made with Jaina Proudmoore in order to defeat our command years ago. The human aggression was repelled and Tiragard Keep fell, but recently the Admiral's reserves, led by Lieutenant Benedict, have retaken the keep and once again pose a threat to our homeland. These humans show no respect for diplomacy. Prove your honor and travel south to Tiragard Keep to eliminate the human invaders.
Ooh. Let's put up some scrolls. Why not? We'll save the scrolls for... Nope. We'll save the scrolls for Zalazane. Oh, I should buff myself. That'll help. I used Slumber Sand like a moron. I should take advantage of the fact that we have Mark and get in as quickly as possible. I mean, I guess I can join them. Might as well. We're still gonna have to stick around here a while just to... All right, cool. That was easy enough on getting him. I don't know if we need to take turns doing this or... There we go. I think we're all done. No, there's still a bunch. Okay. We're gonna get out of it just only because I need to farm so much linen. We are on to our indiscriminate killing rules. Oh. Chest real quick. Don't think this for a while. Nope. If I'm right, I need about 60 linen. Oh, there's 3 of them. This will be interesting. Awesome. Now, I know the Quillboars are also going to drop linen, so it's not too big a deal to stay just here. Really, the first goal, I need to get enough to make... It's 5? Almost tried to drink from my lens. I do. It's because I don't have my water bottle. I'll have to grab that in a minute. No idea what I was thinking in that fight. That was something different. If we have to kill more on the way back up, that's fine. That'll be 26. That's one more will be 7. 7 things to make. There we go. Yeah, it's three chests to a now we'll do the Echo Isles. Skull, the sticky glue, and Zalazane. Sinjin Village. Is there? I guess we can take. Yeah, why not? Why not take some of the other quests while we're doing it?
Tigers, adventurer, blankets, armor, tents. There are a great many reasons we hunt the beasts, and many reasons we let them thrive at the same time. The time has come for us to cull the flock, so to speak. Our numbers grow, and our needs are beginning to overwhelm our stocks. I need more hides if I'm to prepare suitable goods for our people. Bring me 4 Durotar tiger furs, and I shall reward you. You can find them on the islands south of here. Although my eyes fail me, I still can see clearly enough. More often I must rely on my alchemical skills to aid me in magics that once came easily. But I refuse to take on an apprentice. No troll or orc worthy enough has ever come forward. Are you worthy? Yes, of course you are. Of course you think you are. I need a few things. Will you get them for me? I need intact Makrura eyes and vials of crawler mucus. You can find them on any Makrura or crawler in Durotar. We shall speak again soon.
I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to me in my dreams. He was taken by Zalazane, the warlock on the Echo Isles to the east, and he is dead. But death is not freedom for my brother. Minshina's spirit was trapped within his own skull by Zalazane's magics. In my dreams, I see it with other skulls, in a circle of power on the largest Echo Isle. As long as it remains there, my brother's soul is doomed. Please, adventurer, find the circle and retrieve Minshina's skull. Bring it to me. Free him. The witch doctor Zalazane dwells on the Echo Isles to the east. They are the isles we once called home. From there he sends his trolls to the mainland, to hex our people and drag more of them under his sway. He must be stopped.
Why did I think I could make
Zalazane and his
7?
minions, former Darkspear trolls now lost to us. Bring me his head and I will know his reign of evil is over. We at Senjin Village
not
are
an
not without
enchanting
our own
person here,
troubles,
is there?
and we
There's
thank you
alchemy
for
over
your
here.
aid. But the news you bring regarding the
I gotta go
burning
all the way
blade
to,
could be trouble for everyone. There is an
Orgrimmar.
orc stationed at Razor Hill, Orgnal Soulscar, who polices Durotar from evils such as the burning blade. Go to Orgnil and tell him of our plight, as well as your news from the Valley of Trials. He will want to know these things. Razor Hill lies to the north.
Good to meet ya.
need us a lesser. Come on. Alright. I have enough things. I can buy the one lesser thing if they have it. I don't think there's enchanting. Herbalist. Alchemist. Butcher. No. No. Okay. Ooh, there's a mage trainer, though.
What you want?
Greetings, adventurer. Are you here to learn of the hidden arts?
The warlock Zalazane of the Echo Isles has disrupted the normal flow of magic in Durotar.
Ooh.
He does this through tainted fetishes, juju heaps, which he has placed among his huts on the main Echo Isle. These heaps corrupt our wildlife and give power to the warlocks and infernal creatures that lurk in the land's dark corners. You must destroy the juju heaps, adventurer, before the flow of magic is forever
Alright,
altered.
since I have, actually, let me, real quick, I'm going to buy a bag. Just because I have so much that I have to get done. That I'm going to be on the Echo Isles for a hot minute. I didn't know about this quest. This is one of those, like, the downsides of not playing a class ever is not knowing.
Don't be shy.
Bag.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah, not knowing where different trainers are, or like class quests. I don't know mage class quests. The only mage class quest I know is the one that comes after Speak with Anastasia. I know that one. Hey Death, how are you? Yeah. No, but I didn't know. I had no idea that was there. I would have skipped it entirely. Yeah, the only one I know is the one that's in Undercity. That everybody says don't do. Or don't try to solo it. It's the only mage quest I know. No one to send you in a building with gnomes. Oh, I do know that one, actually. I know that one. Why do I know that one? Did I play a gnome mage? Oh, I didn't grab the quest for the eggs. It's fine. I don't need it. Got plenty to do over here. I also didn't grab that quest that was for the scraps at the Calteris. That gives you a 4-slot bag. Efficiency and questing has never been my forte. Except for Tauren Druids. That one, pretty efficient on. You do not mean to do that. Not gonna say it. Will not be saying it. I'm gonna think it real loud. Look at that, 4 and 4. Not so lucky on crawlers. I wonder if that's why. Keep hitting the wrong button. I know, me hitting the wrong button. Fucking shocking. Oh, it's only 11:30. It's way too early for me to be that angry. Not coming here. Interesting spot for me to pick to drink. Looking for Zalazane. Well, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let him reset. I was not prepared to fight when you started fighting. Now I'm prepared. Could have been better at it, but So all I need is 2 more voodoo trolls. Undead. It's a hexed. There we go. Did the wrong thing again. Hey, there's level 11. There's that serotonin hit I'm missing on the druid. My nose will not stop running. You gotta remember I have those lower level spells. Like low level spells on the mage useful. Not something I ever use on druids. I didn't even use the scrolls. I guess we'll save them for Fizzle now. Then after I kill Fizzle, I can use the excuse. Yeah, then I guess we'll use them for Captain Bashan. Or something. We're not doing Fizzle today. We're just going to get set up for Fizzle for tomorrow. We might go for Bashan today, though. I'm going to plan from this point on is we're going to do encroachment. We're finishing up this. We're going to do encroachment. We'll probably head back to Tirisfal. And we'll do the War with the Scarlet rear patrol and the spiders. Fizzle is one of those mobs I'm afraid of, but only because the mobs around. I've grown. I have hit a point where I am no longer really afraid of Fizzle. Gaz still scares me, but that really depends on the class I'm playing and what level I'm going at him at. Fitzbrocket doesn't scare me at all anymore. I've done that cave enough that I'm no longer bothered by that cave. Is in Post-Cata where you just swim down and click. Understand. Yeah, Fizzle doesn't get me anymore. And it's not like Fizzle I do pretty much at level. I'll do a little bit of work on that was cool. I'll do a little bit of work looking for before I go into Skull Rock. And that's mainly that I want to get all the quests going into Skull Rock now. But Gaz doesn't scare me as much. The one that gets me is what's his name up here in this one. Dargle. Dargle still scares me. But I hate those crypts. The cave designs. It really does come down to cave design for me. The design of the crypts is such a pain. That's why I tend to not do, or I tend to wait on doing it's that one. If I ever do it at all. Like, I so rarely... Because by the time I'm confident enough to go to do the, that last part of Family Crypt, I'm overpowered for the rewards. Because you get what? You get the Darkwood Staff, which is nice, but I'm normally... By the time I'm strong enough, I'm already going out to the Barrens and getting Cauldron Starter. Entirely a thing I could do right now. Like, I could absolutely run out into the Barrens and get Cauldron Starter real quick. I like all the Kata 1 to 5 zones the most. So I don't remember this area in 1 to 5. I dislike Mulgore and Kata. And not that I dislike Mulgore, I dislike what they did to Mulgore. How are we doing with that? I'm trying to remember the human zone in Kata. Actually, I don't remember any of the Alliance zones in Kata. Except for doing the Worgen starting zone, which is by far the best starting zone out of any starting zone.
Who you be? Later.
Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved my brother's spirit from slavery.
With Zalazane gone, our tribe can again sleep in peace. Thank you, adventurer. The Darkspear tribe owes you much. If you suffer from an ailment, visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong. Well done, young one. Well done indeed.
I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected and not go cold as the seasons change.
Oh, keep that leather. I need that for something, don't I? Keying onto the beach for now.
You be careful, man. Talk to me. You be careful.
Oh, I got the main tree. 1 to 12 starting zones, but they're boring since you're trapped there until you complete the quest line.
You come get the food. I sense that Zalazane's juju heaps were destroyed, and with time and luck, the flow of magic in Durotar will return to normal. A great deed you have done for your
I like that it
people,
looks exactly the same.
and you have shown your worth to
Except
us,
it's
the
purple.
mages of the Horde.
Goblin. I don't like the Goblin starting zone. I never liked it. I tried playing it like 2 months ago. I have never liked the Goblin starting zone. And I think it's that issue that I have. I've talked about it with like flying in any zone, really. I think they give you the card too early. If your starting zone relies on you having a vehicle, I think your starting zone is done wrong. And not even that it relied on you having a vehicle, just... What did... He's got no main hand, he's got the orb. The orb would have been... Oh, I should have gone with the orb. Really, looking at it. I didn't realize the orb had that mana restore. Oh well. You lose the card through at level 5 when you finish Kazan. Quest locked behind boring quest. Well, that's probably that. Like, I get so bored of doing the driving route, I never make it through the whole zone. maybe I'll play it again. Maybe I'll try it again and see. I've just never been a big fan of it. Let's do encroachment real quick. Oh, let's turn in, yeah, let me turn in these level 7s and stuff so I can finish that stuff off.
Yes? You have something to report? Well then, let's have it. We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Durotar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the Goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within Thunder Ridge to the northwest. There he and his cultist minions spread chaos. Find and defeat Fizzle and bring me his dead claw.
Yeah, let's go do
Word
the,
of your bravery travels fast, adventurer.
There is
Tales
not.
of your victory at Tiragard Keep will be heralded in Orgrimmar.
I gotta go
One
to
of my most
Orgrimmar.
observant scouts brings back word that the wreckage of Proudmoore's fleet still remains off the coast of Durotar, just east of Tiragard Keep.
Yeah.
It is no secret that the humans, in alliance with those foul little
going in
creatures known as gnomes, have an advanced knowledge of mechanics. We must have a complete understanding of all our potential enemies, and our people will benefit from this new knowledge as well. Swim through the wreckage, adventurer, and retrieve for me the tools of the Alliance.
Baron
does
Gentle
not
was
bode
doing it,
well
he
at all.
experienced an
You were
invisible
wise
box.
to bring this information to my attention.
A hitbox glitch.
Humans cannot be trusted. We fought alongside them with a weary heart, knowing they would betray us one day. Admiral Proudmoore's death was not enough to stop his legacy of deceit. The human scum had his plans well laid out before he ever met his demise. His reign won't even die with Benedict, it seems. Who knows how long it will be before the next waves of Proudmoore's men land upon our shores. We need to get these orders to Vol'jin in Orgrimmar immediately. He can be found in Thrall's chamber.
Oh, why can't there be one more on this boat? I have to swim all the way to the other boat. Ooh, there's a chest. Silver bar, rough stone, healing potion. Okay. Bad. Yeah, an addiction to serotonin hits when I was younger. I always replayed the 1 to 5 startings, but never played past them. That's the thing. It took me a long time to even make my first alt. Like, even once I hit 80, because it was Wrath of the Lich King. I was a semi-responsible person still, and I'd do my dailies, and that was about it. If I had some extra time, I would go farming. That was before I became the alcoholic. Then I became like an achievement hunter. I just hate that Blizzard killed starting zones by giving a boring all race 1 to 10 starting zones that happens. I hate that. That starting zone is the worst goddamn thing.
Strength and honor. Your recovery mission was a success, adventurer. I will see to it that these tools get to Orgrimmar with the next caravan. Nicely done.
Alright, new boots. I'm gonna do encroachment, then we'll head up, turn in Azrael's orders, and then head back to Tirisfal. Before I do encroachment, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. I will be right back. I still to this day refuse to do Exile's Reach. Choose the original even if it's slightly slower. I've done Exile. I do Exile's Reach sometimes. If I am really desperate to start a character. So like when I was doing Time Lord, then I would need to level up a new character for that. I would do Exile's Reach.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
I need everything else, goddamn. Yeah, if I have to do a character for a video, then I will do Exile's Reach. Otherwise, I normally will just do the starting zones. Or if there's a starting zone that I absolutely hate. There's not even like, there's not a starting zone I absolutely hate. I dislike Mulgore as a starting zone for like the quests and stuff and how they set up the Bramble and I strongly dislike that. I'm still gonna do it. Anymore, I just do an ally raised character. I miss out on 10 green gear. I have heirlooms. I've used heirlooms. I don't know if I still, how long I stick to them. Do I need, I think I need one more scout, right? Yeah. I mean, there's instances I don't even think about gear in retail. It's never like, that's the one thing I love about Classic still, is that especially playing hardcore, every upgrade you feel it. And that you feel, I feel like every single one is also like a bit of a serious choice. Like at some points you're gonna sit there and you're gonna go, is 2 stam, 2 strength better than 4 stam? Like, and you're gonna sit there and think about it. How have I been feeling with whatever little upgrade I've done? How has that upgrade felt? Especially if you're like me and you're in no way worried about the whole meta of it. The issue is after they squish the levels down, level 50 is formally level 20, meaning WoW will never had to squish. It would be at or around level 163. Yeah. But it's even more than that. There was a mechanic they did. And it's when they did that whole like class best stat. Where the stat, that last stat will change depending on your class or your spec or anything. Like, it takes all of the, do I want this piece of gear or would a different piece of gear be better? And it's like, well, no matter what, it's going to give me the best stat for whatever spec I'm at. Basically, it comes down to they simplified the game, or they overcomplicated the game by simplifying it. And then there's other things like what they do with the expansions. Yeah, and the rest, that secondary stat always changes depending on your spec. You can use the same piece of gear and it'll change your secondaries. It took a lot, like the one thing as somebody who's mainly a healer and has to DPS every once in a while, it did take the need of dual, of 2 pieces of gear for dual spec out. But even I like that. I like the game to have restrictions. The game should have restrictions. The ridiculous sizes of bags is the best example of that. The ridiculous size of bags, the number of flight points they put in Kata. Like, every little spot has flight points now. I didn't even try this new Siren Isle Zone out yet, since there's no point. The gear will be replaced the next patch anyway, and the only excited to join the Venture Co. in 11.1 and mess around with the car. openly admitted. I still haven't played Dragon Isles. As soon as I got back in, I got back into hardcore. Like, I got back in. I made a couple of retail characters, and then I got back in, and then hardcore started launching, and I was like, oh, let me play this style, and this is exactly what I've wanted for 20 years. So I still haven't played Dragon Isles, and honestly, I don't see a point where it's like if I go back to doing Time Lord, yeah, I'll end up in Dragon Isles eventually. I don't see a point in doing it.
I will pass along word that the Quillboars have been removed from their lairs, and that their structures may be set to fire. The removal of the Razormane from Durotar brings us closer to fully securing the borders of our new homeland.
Like I said, I like the game to be restrictive. I think that Dragon Isles, especially now that they've introduced Dragonflight into, you know, Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms and Old World and stuff, that represents everything I dislike about flying in this game. You lose scope of the world. You lose the size of the world. You lose seeing all the little random things. You lose the joy of exploration. It was the disappointment of Sod. Was it started out as it, and then like everybody got into the meta of needing this thing, so go here, needing that thing, go here. Dragon Riding killed Flight Masters. It did. Killed Flight Masters. It killed ground mounts. I mean, granted, Kata killed ground mounts. Because once you could fly in Old World, like in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor, why do you need any ground mounts? Why did I grind as hard as I did to get my traveling tundra mammoth? back in Wrath. Not fun when you can go from the top to the bottom of Kalimdor in 3 minutes, or to 15 minutes with the Flight Master. It's not. And then there's things like, okay, but it's just use Old World as an example. You no longer have to make certain decisions. So if I have to get the Bloodhoof Village right here, like, you know, granted, like, but like, let's say I had all the flight paths and everything. If I want to get the Bloodhoof for some reason to buy my Kodo, I have to fly to Thunderbluff or I have to fly to Tarajo, and I have to make that decision. Now I don't have to. I can fly right to Bloodhoof, and I don't need to run this spot. I don't need to run between anything. Hold on 2 seconds. Getting our deliveries for Christmas stuff and some cat food delivered, and we'll make sure that none of that gets taken. Where was I? What was I ranting about today? There's just so much less that you see. And what's worse off, I'm not a better person for it. I use all of those things when I'm doing transmog runs. I'm flying to the dungeons back and forth, or to the raids back and forth. You don't need to get the flight points or explore too. Just click the item and learn every single flight. Exactly. There's so much that you miss out on. Ooh.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a wind rider.
God, that would be so boring, but what if... what if I did a retail RP walk level? You can run in the in the zones, but you have to like... So if I want to go, you know, Blood of the Thunderbluff, I have to walk the road. And I have to walk, like, if I want to go to the mine over here, or the excavation point, I have to walk up this road, and once I can get into fights, then I can start running. But you do that in retail all the way up. RP walk completionist. I'm dumb enough to do it.
Sub-Sub. What do you need? What do you need? Countless times I urge the warship not to trust the humans, but personal pride is not what is at stake.
There's level 12.
Here. You have served the Horde honorably, young adventurer. Now, excuse me, I must counsel Thrall on these matters at once.
Alright, let's head back to Tirisfal. We'll do War, Rear Patrol, New Plague. And then we'll see where we are after that. Probably turn in Liches I intend to do. Oh, I just think about even being a druid. You have dreamwalking. I don't have to ever touch a zeppelin. I can dreamwalk and then fly to wherever the hell I'm going. I love it for druids, and I think that like something like that, when it's class specific, I think it's cool. Portals outside of mages should never have been introduced.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a wind rider.
So, from my understanding of it, for the whole Mythic Plus thing is not... It's not about the timing. My understanding, maybe I'm wrong about it, is they want to make it about dying. So rather than having to beat it in a certain time, you have to beat everything without dying. That's what my understanding of it is. And then you get punished for dying. Which, if that's the case, I think that's a good thing. Says the classic Andy WoW hardcore head. And I honestly believe that hardcore is the reason they are doing that change. Is because hardcore punishes you for dying. Mythic Plus would make sense then. Yeah, I personally think that the Mythic Plus change is good. As long as it's that caveat of your punishment is with death. Thought I was gonna sneeze. We got them sniffles though. I hate this. And here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I understand every single one of the changes they do, like making dragon flying a thing, making dragon flying in Old World a thing. All of the flight points they added in Kata, all of the gear changes that I don't like. I understand them, casual players. And I even, to a point, like, I know I play a lot. I'm at a level where I consider myself a casual. A addicted casual, but a casual. Not doing anything professionally. I would be in a much different place complaining if they didn't have Classic. That's what I'm saying. Like, why does Bloodhoof need a flight point? Why does Senjin? Why does? I'm trying to remember. There's some ridiculous ones that I can't remember them off the top of my head. I want to say they have one. Crossroads, Ratchet. There's one up here, I think, up near the Ashenvale border. I love that I'm still pointing at the screen like you guys can see my mouse. Senjin, Razor Hill. I want to say there's one at the Barrens border, maybe. Orgrimmar. No, there's far too many flight points. But then at the same time, like, let's be honest. Let's be honest about what we're talking about. Most players don't give a damn about Eastern Kingdoms or Kalimdor anymore. They just don't. They're not, a lot of players are not playing this game for storylines or anything like that, or if they are, they're not playing for old storylines. They're not me going back and playing all the old storylines like I am. It's all retail is endgame. That's it. You're only focused on endgame. not on leveling, not on the experience of playing the game. That's what it is. And again, that's fine for those players, but I think Blizzard ignores players like me who want that more. There is zero reason that you can't time walk max level to do old expansions unless you lock your level. Like, you should be able to go at max level and go, you know what I feel like doing today is I want to play the stories of Wrath of the Lich King. And I want to do it at max level because I don't want to do whatever they're doing in Echo, or in the War Within stuff. I want to do this old stuff because I like it. I enjoy it. And there's no real option to go replay those stories on max level tunes. Take out the gear, take out the experience. Do that if you want. God, do you know how much I would love that?
Rest your weary bones for a spell. Do not seek death.
That's my dream game right there. Let me max level and then just experience the story. Go back, let me level however I get to max level, and then reset all the quests. Pseudo controversial one. Give me, so how they have they have people outside of outside of Undercity, people outside of Silithus, people outside of the wetland. No, not wetlands. But there's NPCs outside of certain areas to give you a look back in time. Give me that for the entirety of Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. It can be done. It should be able to be done. It should not be that difficult a possibility to look back at the world before. And then give me the old stories. You can make it do both. You want to play like retail, but you want to play an old world? Do it. Make it possible. You want to play like classic? You've got classic. Where are we going? Oh, I gotta go talk to the guy about the Lich. Dintel's idea was impossible. He wanted to do Warlords of Draenor, and before style leveling, where you had to level each of the experience. Retail, you gain too much XP. You don't get to experience at all. Yeah, I mean, that's like with doing Time Lord, I had to lock my XP. And then there's all sorts of like workarounds you have to do if I wanted to do the raids. Or there was you have there is in what in the hell is the name of in Nagrand, there's the Fighting Pit in Nagrand, which is a 5-man quest.
Speak quick. Very good, adventurer. I will
It's
study
5-man
this
quest.
book and determine the identity of that
It's
lich. You have served your queen well.
damn near impossible to solo
The book
at
you
level
retrieve belongs to
if
no
you
one
lock
other
your
than
level.
Gunther Arcanus. Gunther was a skilled necromancer in life. He and I were friends and comrades in arms before the plague. And judging from his book, he has grown even more powerful in death. His skills would be a great boon to us.
Long ago, Gunther and I, along with the now Scourge necromancer Thul Ravenclaw, were friends and students within the Kirin Tor, a society of mages in Dalaran. Gunther and I both fell to the plague, but I thought he either remained dead or was raised into the ranks of the Lich King. It's good to know he is free. We must have him. I've placed a spell on his book that, when he sees it, will show him that I too am free of the Lich King. After knowing this, it is my hope that he will join us.
Greetings, adventurer. You were wise to answer my
scaling
call,
your
and wiser
XP
still if
or
you heed
gain,
what I
that would be
next say.
awesome. That would be good. I'd like that. That would be perfect. But even then, like I said, what I want, let me get to max level and then let me do the old stuff. Oh yeah, so complaining about that fight pit. So you got the fight pit in the Grand. It's a 5-man quest. The only way you can do it if you're at level 30 is to jump out of time. So you have to go back to your capital, jump out of time walking, then go back to Nagrand, do it, one-shot it because you're overpowered now, then go and I can do this. I don't know why I'm walking up there. Then go back and to your capital city, talk to Chromie again, and then time walk once more. You either need to get, make it so that the quests that are 5-mans or group quests can be soloed in time walking, because there's not a lot of people time walking. You're not going to find a 5-man for the fighting pits in the Grand. There's barely anybody in the Grand. So your options are to do that, to capital city, go back to Nagrand, one-shot, capital city, go back to time walking, back to Nagrand. Or your options are make it so that I can set it of like, still make it hard. I'm not saying make it easy, but make it soloable, like balance it. Or introduce some sort of delve mechanic. If you want to go back and do all of the old content, it's hard to find people to go back and do all of the old content. Give me a delve option. Give me a way to solo group. I know it's an MMO, and it's supposed to be social. But if nobody's out there, like you've got zones that are just not getting used.
Is that better? My book? So you were the thief who stole it. But
Don't forget the candle like you always do.
He is in Lordaeron. If he still exists, then perhaps he too escaped from the Lich King's grasp. You say you are not bound by the will of the Lich King, and the enchantment Bethor placed upon my book corroborates this. But before I believe you, I must have proof that you are enemy to the Scourge. There is an old, bloody altar just off the southern coast of this island. It is used by a powerful Scourge agent, Lilith Nefara. Take a candle of beckoning from this crate here. Light it on the altar and Lilith will awake. Destroy Lilith, and I will believe you are the Lich King's friend.
Good. Okay, I just had to kill her. I thought I had to pick something off her. Private surgery products center is a system like that. Yeah, that's what I want. I just don't want to play Ascension. I want that in retail. Like, I don't want to, I'm not talking about, like, don't put it in the latest expansion. That's not.
You have defeated Lilith Nefara, proving you are an enemy of the Scourge. Incredible. I had believed I was the only undead with free will, but you have shown me there are others who have broken the Lich King's domination.
Take this nether gem to my old comrade Bethor. It will let us communicate, and I have much to tell him.
And that's why I say, like, do it in a way that takes away experience. Don't make it an experience thing. I would just like to take my max level character and go back. Like, I don't want to make a new druid every time I want to experience Wrath of the Lich King. I would love to go back and do, one of my favorite storylines is what's it called out in Outland, when you're in Blade's Edge and you're doing the who is it? It's the guy and his son, and but their storyline is one of my favorites, and I wish you could relive that storyline. I can go back on my max level character and do it, but I've already done those quests, so I can't. I want make time walking. Oh, before I do this, I have the ability to go and make a wand. Let's make a wand. Oh, wait, no, there's no enchant. No, I should have done this when I was downstairs. Okay, never mind. I'm afraid to do one of the hardcore modes on that private server, though, since they're insane ones. Like somewhere you gain little XP, somewhere all the mobs deal 100 to 500% more damage, and... Okay. Need to check something real quick. Oh man, Streamlabs is not liking me right now. Computer's getting a little warm. I gotta take it apart. I gotta do that. Clean out the vents. That'll be done between streams. Conjure some water up. Make sure I've got it for when I need it. Rid of that. Did not mean to drink. I need to change buttons here. These should be these. That makes way more sense. Why was I not doing that before? There we go. What's up, King? How you doing today? Combination of self found on hardcore and servers. Plenty of challenge from my team. It can always be harder. We can always have a harder time with it. Why not? And how's it going, Tyler? How are you doing today? I think. I wish Conjuring had a profession style leveling like they do when you level up the rank to make more instead of automatically level 2 bottles a level. I'm okay with the leveling it. Make sure I don't die. I'm okay with the way they do that. It's never really bothered me. The only thing I wish it was a progressive. Here's what I would do: a progressive strength instead. Because the one thing that gets annoying is when you get down to your, like, when's the next water? Level 20. So by the time I'm level 18. These waters do nothing. I was about to lose him too. I think I'll cut rank 1 completely and learn a new rank of water making alongside when new ones become available. I can see. I can get behind that. Yeah, because rank 1, you get so much water from questing. You don't even need rank 1. Did not work the way I was hoping it was going to. I like the idea of Uber trying to rent me a vehicle. Scales perfectly. 2 bottles per cast per level. I'm not tall enough to get over that thing. Gotta learn to do that better. It also 2 bottles a cast, plus 2 bottles a cast at level 10. Yep, means full power when you can learn a new one. Yeah. I'm also talking about this like I play mages. Oops, wrong button. I should have made a wand. I don't know why I didn't. There is enchanting in Brill, isn't there? It's upstairs. Now that I'm thinking about it. Could have done that. At the same time, and this goes back to what we talked about earlier with like it being a challenge and having restrictions, might be taking that back. Now that I said that the whole, like once you're maxed out on it, so like at level 18, I'm not going to feel this water as much. That's a restriction. And then once you level it, you start to feel it. So maybe I should stop complaining about it, because it's actually a system that makes sense in my head when I think about it. What else do I need over here? Oh, I think done. I've killed all those and those. Yeah, I'm done with these. Okay, cool. Get out. Head up above. Matt is also going to be happy when I grind these blood elves. These blood elves have the give me a boss. Okay. So to this side, looks like there's a couple of people already over here. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. Just oh, you dick move. Need the linen. Remember that. You first. I got rid of. I ate all the food. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna move. Move. Okay. That's fine. As long as I can get to him before he despawns. Okay. Simple enough. What else do I need? Just one more fryer. There we go. Spiders. Now we're on to spiders. Mutual courtesy. That's what you should be doing. Any spiders? Can I get a spider? If I can get that rare, that'd be great too. Just one day I'll figure out how these buttons work. Man, I would love to see a spider. I love how I did all that work today to get these things, not even place them on the bar here. Inventory's full. I can't get the one thing I came for. Alright. I think that's it for back here. Next spot. It would have, but I don't think about it. I could have also bought one. I have the money for another bag. I even think I said, like, I should have done that because of that bag. It's not overwhelmingly a concern, though. It only becomes a problem if I can't, if there's something that I need that I can't carry. Yeah, I could make my own. I think I have enough linen to do it too. It's more about what level I'm at on there. Because I've also got to make my wand. So I've got 21 bolts. Then I should have enough to make the wand. I'm like, just brain is going back like older school gentle streams when me and you had the discussion of whether gentle should spend money on a wand or on a bag, and I think I convinced him into a bag, and then not having the wand killed him or something like that. There was something along those lines. How funny would it be if I accidentally ended up in Western Polygons? How did your mage go? Well, I accidentally jumped off a hill and ended up in Western Polygons at level 12. Everyone pulls that mistake once. Everybody ends up at Western Polygons at 12. Or are you talking about the bags? Got a shadow on. Wow. Running through the bulwarks. Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever made that mistake, but I think it's mainly because I never really played Undead. Like, by the time I played Undead, I knew not to go to the Western Bulwark.
Scourge at bay. A commendation will be sent to my superior, Executor Zygand.
Bulwark. Okay. Turn in these two. I've done the running through the Horde Gate between Ashenvale and Barrens. I've done that on Alliance Tune.
Captain Vashon's death will slow down the Scarlet Crusade's advancement in Tirisfal quite a bit, but other threats loom. Scarlet Crusaders have been raiding from the ruined tower in northern Tirisfal, past Feol's Rest. According to the information we have, a ruthless commander named Captain Melrak is in charge of this evil crew. I am entrusting you now with a special and dangerous mission. Slay Melrak and his 2 bodyguards in the name of the Dark Lady. Ah, this venom will do perfectly, adventurer. Everything else has been added to my concoction and boiled down. Finally, I am ready to try this new deadly agent. According to the Death Guard, another one of those foolish dwarven mountaineers has just been captured. The Death Guard likes to use the cellar of the Gallows End Tavern as a holding cell until prisoners can be properly dealt with. Why don't you go see how the captured mountaineer enjoys this special drink I made for him? It contains a subtle hint of what the Dark Lady has planned for the rest of Azeroth. Hello. According to the Death Guard,
Yeah, I know, we just heard you yell this.
A drink at last! I'm sure it's no Rhapsody malt, but I'll take anything to wet the old whistle at this point.
Alright, that's what I'm going to call it a stream. I will be back later tonight. We'll be playing on the Druid again. We're going to do Stranglethorn. We're going to do Badlands. Maybe... Oh, no. And then I was going to say maybe Old One, but no, we're not going to have time for that because we also have... I believe we're going to be streaming with Gentle as well. So we've got a lot to do tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, I appreciate it as well. Check out the other services. So if you're on Twitch, go over to YouTube, give it a like, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, go over to Twitch, give it a subscription. On YouTube, do all the things like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. All that does help the channel. If you want to support the channel a little bit more than just a like or a subscribe, check out the Coffee link below. And I will be back at 7 p.m. Central Time for more streaming. So I will see you all later.